Well, I started here at, I can't even find, started here and went to Washington State. Took my basic there. Then from Washington I went to Newport News, Virginia. Caught a boat there and went to Oran, North Africa. And from Oran, North Africa, went down through the Suez Canal. Incidentally, I got on a boat in North Africa. They were English boats, limeys. And they had us to pick up our gear and go to the next ship. And the one that we was on first got sunk, and 1,100 soldiers was killed in that. And we come down, went through the Suez Canal, through the Red Sea, and into the Arabian Sea, through the Arabian Sea to Bombay, India. Then caught a train there, went across to India to Bombay, went to Calcutta. Stayed a year there, went from there to Lido, India, a train, caught a plane there and went down to Burma. I can't think of the name of the town. That's where we took our advanced jungle training. Then by foot we circled around and come back to the Burma Road back here. Okay. Then I flew back to Calcutta. Caught a ship there and went by ship to Australia. From Australia up here to these islands and took on supplies. Went from there to Guam. From Guam through the Solomon Islands. This is by ship. Back to San Francisco, to Hawaii, and then back to San Francisco.
Where did you say you spent a whole year?
In Calcutta, India.
And was that where the time frame where you marched through the jungles? Let's see. Show me where you marched through the jungles.
That was down here in Burma.
And that was interesting what you used your machete for. What all kinds of uses?
Oh, we just used it. You know what a machete is,
yes.
don't you? Well, anyway, we used it to cut trails, to make shelters. You know, we'd there's lots of like banana trees and that sort of thing with big leaves. Mm-hmm. We'd cut them and make us a shelter. Stay out of the rain. It rained a lot.
And you killed what kind of things to eat?
Well, sometimes we just kill them wherever we found them, you know, cattle and hogs, but we'd buy hogs, chickens from the Burmese, the Chinese. And then we'd get rice out of there, where they processed the rice mills. We'd find some rice that was left there. And we'd go to their gardens and we'd find a few things out of the gardens.
Did you lose much weight while you were there?
Not a whole lot.
You probably didn't have a whole lot to lose, did you?
Yeah.
Well, what was your most interesting place to see?
Well, was the Burma Road, because that was our main object, was cutting the Japs off of the Burma Road and using it to get supplies to the Chinese.
How did you do that?
Well, by wiping out what Japs we run into.
So did you feel like you did the most good there?
Beg your pardon?
Did you feel like you did the most good there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So tell me your parents' names, or what's your parents' names?
Bessie and Lindsay.
Linville. And your brothers?
Lemoyne, Jack, and Charles.
And did you have any sisters?
No.
And all four of you brothers ended up in World War II?
Mm-hmm.
Did you all go at the same time?
Well, Charles, he went in after the war was over.
Did he?
He went to Japan.
So who went first of the brothers?
Lemoyne, he's oldest, he went first. He spent 360 days in actual combat in Burma.
Where?
Or in Italy. In Italy.
And so were you married before you went?
No.
When did you get married? And who did you marry?
I married Mary Wrinkles the 18th of December, 1945.
So you hadn't been home long then, had you?
No.
Yeah. You snatched her up, I guess. And your children, tell me about your children.
I've got a boy and a girl, Travis. And Sherilyn, she lives in Oklahoma.
And you said that Sherilyn did this map for you, showing everywhere you served in World War II. It showed your route. That's just amazing. And then Travis lives here at Fox.
Yeah.
And what about your grandchildren?
Well, some of them are in Colorado, some in Oklahoma. And then I've got 5 here. See, Sam's kids.
Oh, you're counting great-grandkids now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. So Sam and Shannon live around here. Now tell me where Sherilyn's children, what are their names?
They're in Oklahoma, most of them at sulfur. And then there's one girl in Colorado.
They're not very good pictures, so.
Jack, Lemoyne, and Robert.